What's up, everybody? This is the first episode of the Trouble Hook podcast. I'm Hoon.
I'm Chanch.
And we're the hosts of this podcast where we talk about everything and anything we find interesting or funny. Today we're going to start with a little bit about ourselves, and then we're going to end with some mean talk. So let's go ahead and do it. A little bit about ourselves. We're just guys being dudes.
These being dudes. It's we're pretty doodly dudes, if that's what you want to know about us. We just chill out and drink beers, and that's pretty fucking.
Pretty much just enjoy life, drink beers. That's all we do.
Yeah.
And the first thing I wanted to get to with that was how long it took us to start this. Because we started the Trouble Hook page maybe like 4 or 5 years ago.
4 or 5 years ago,
like that. And then we're like, yeah, we're gonna do this. We're like telling everybody, updating everybody, we're gonna do this and that. We didn't do shit.
We never did anything. Yeah, that sucks. But hey, here we are now. We're finally doing it now. So
yeah, we said we were gonna do a podcast. A year later, we're doing it.
Now, yeah, finally the podcast idea came up, and now a year later, we're finally fucking doing it. So
yeah, one of the things I wanted to do with this was have a show that like people can kind of like either like watch or like listen to, and like just chill and drink beers, like because we're gonna be drinking beers while we're doing the podcast.
Yeah, for sure. I'm about to crack one open right now. So there we go, and
yeah. So that's what I was going for. You know, something where like we're gonna just chill. We do this all the time. We always chill, drink beers, talk, shoot the stick. So we thought, like, hey, why don't we have a show where we can have other people? Might as well record it and have a show where other people can drink beers and like listen to us, and then maybe like in the comments and shit, give us their opinions, their thoughts, and
you guys can listen to our mamas.
So like the first thing I want to talk about, since it's getting kind of old now, like we're kind of past it. Old Time Road.
What?
Old Time Road. You know how. You know, the whole thing about, is it a country song? Is it not a country song? Like, go ahead. Like, what do you think?
I don't know. It's something new, man. I dig it. I listen to it and I'm like, I mean,
look, this is my way of thinking. It's not country.
Okay.
It's not country, but because you know me, you know. I don't like country music. I ain't about that yee music. You know that. Yeah, I like everything. Yeah. I don't like country music, and that's why I wanted to hear your opinion, dude. Because you like country music. Yeah,
I like country.
You like country music. I'm not really into it. So to me, I'm like, hey, I don't like country music, but I like the song. So it must not be country. It's
fucking different because it's not your normal country. It's like, I don't know, like what the fuck even is it? Is it trap country or? Well, what is it? I don't know. But for me, and I know a lot of people can relate, you listen to country music, you just want to kick back, you know, fucking literally whatever the country song is, you can relate to it. You just, you know, go to the beach, get your dog, crack open a beer, or, you know, you're out doing stupid shit with your friends, and that's basically what country music is, dude. So I don't know why you don't like it when that's all the fuck we do all the time.
It's not the same, man. Like, it's... Well, look, the whole like let's go back real quick. Should it be classified as a country song or not? It got taken off the charts. Is it or is it not?
Who knows, dude? Who knows? It's there.
Me, I can see why they took it down and why they said it wasn't, because like, I mean. There was like this one interview I saw where they were talking about it, and they said something about like how country music tells like a story and stuff like that. And yeah, he's talking about fucking riding a tractor, fucking his cows and shit. Or no, not his cows, horse, going down the Old Time Road. He's talking about all this shit, but it's not a story.
It's basically the stereotypical fucking country song.
Yeah, if anything, they're saying that, like, I can see what they mean, that they're probably like, oh, it's like satire or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I listened to it. I was like, yeah, I found myself, you know, jamming to it. So, man.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't like it, dude. Like, if that's country, I like country.
That's not country, man.
You see? You didn't even know. I'm telling you, it's not. It's not country. Like, yeah, he's talking about fucking the old time road. He's talking about riding his horse. His hat is matty black and his shoes are black to match.
I don't know, man. That's I don't know. It's a pretty good song though.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's fiery music.
God damn.
All right. Well, that takes us to our next segment. I want to have. This is a for sure segment I want to have on the show called "What Are You Listening to Right Now?" So, like, if we have guests or whatever, we're just gonna ask, "What are you listening to right now?" We'll go into that because we personally like listening to everything. We'll listen to.
Oh yeah.
In my case, I'll listen to everything but country.
Yeah.
But I'll listen to country here and there. Midland drinking problem. Is that country?
You see this guy right here is stereotypical. You know, the mainstream country. Like, I mean, let me get your bottle opener.
Hell yeah.
Let me get your bottle opener.
Yeah, because like, it's country. I listen to the yodeling kid, fucking Mason Ramsey, whatever the fuck. Like, kid's fire. He can yodel. He can yodel. I like some country.
Goddamn.
So like right now, Chanch, what are you listening to? What have you been listening to? Like blasting, like you can't get over it, whether it be an album, a band, an artist.
Blasting right now.
Like just every day you have to listen to it over and over again.
Every day for me right now is probably Mudvayne. I've been blasting Mudvayne, just head banging. For those of you who don't know, I mean, how can I explain Mudvayne to them? I don't know. Just look it up, listen to it. Goddammit.
While he thinks about how to explain it. Speaking of things that we're listening to right now, shit you're gonna be listening to is that fucking beeping noise, and that's his fucking fire alarm shit. He's gotta like replace the battery.
Don't you guys be judging me right now? I can't afford batteries, alright? That shit's expensive. We're in the goddamn 21st century, man. Might as well have fire alarms that you can charge, you know, like wired, like, I don't know, man.
Some Type-C, none of that fucking...
Some Type-C, none of that fucking...
None of that old school
Android shit. Let me get some iPhone chargers up in this bitch and put them up there.
It's it's the Maruchan fucking...
Yeah, that's the top ramen right there. No, man. No, but blasting Mudvayne. I've been right now. I actually got my big ass screen behind me. I was listening to some Bumpin' Uglies. They're a reggae band that's coming up right now. Ballyhoo.
That's legit been my shit lately. Like, since you introduced me like a couple years back, Ballyhoo has been like, I'll like venture off and listen because I like listening to new shit. Sometimes like my cousins and shit, like they'll show me like music that's playing nowadays, and to me I'll be like, oh, that shit's basic. But deep down inside, I kind of like it. I kind of dig it.
For sure. Chill. You can bump to it. That's why.
It's chill. It's some of it's chill and stuff like that. I'll say like, oh yeah, no, fuck that. That's like basic and fucking white chicks that go to Starbucks listen to that shit. And listen to that on their way to their way to the Starbucks inside a Target. Yeah. The Starbucks inside a Target.
Hey, I think we can both agree on this, except for Sunflower. That's my jam right there. Sway Lee, Posty. Hey, have you listened to this post ever one day? You're my man's dog.
We'll interview you. We'll bring in some Bud Lights.
Some Bud Lights, yeah.
We'll shotgun some Bud Lights. Even though you're slow as fuck.
I've seen slow, dude. Calling you out, man.
But yeah, dude, my shit. It's still been that. I'll venture off. I'll even go back to like shit I used to listen to in high school because. When I was in high school, I was just like fucking metalhead. I wouldn't listen to any other shit. Like that was just I was one of those dudes that's like fucking Slipknot and Metallica. I was those dudes that like just hung. Like that's all we would do. Like lunch table, we'd all just be chilling. We'd just be talking fucking about Metallica and all. And then at the time, Death Magnetic was coming out because this was like 2008, so we were hyped about that. And so like I have those moments. I'll go back to that music. I'll go back even to like dubstep and shit.
Oh yeah, but for me in high school it was dubstep. Skrillex had just come out and shit. And by the way, I'm only 23 years old, so
yeah, this dude's a bit younger than I am.
Yeah,
just a bit.
Just a bit. And for me now, it's all the shit I'm listening to, and of course, Post Malone. I'll listen to Stay and start crying by myself in my room. You know how it goes.
You know what? For me, actually, lately, honestly, these past few days, I've been getting into this like old school vibe. When I was in middle school, listening to like Blink 182, fucking Linkin Park, like literally, that's like these past few days. That's true. That's all I've been listening to. I've been going back through all that shit, like back to the days when like just out with your friends and like skating and shit down the streets.
Hell yeah, that was
like you're meeting people in your neighborhood and shit, and you're just kind of like just skating down the street and like, oh hey, like they're skating too, and you're like, hey, and then you just kind of get together, you're skating, you're playing this music and shit.
Hell yeah, you meet new friends at the skate park. You know, have a few beers when you're like fucking 13 years old and smoking cigarettes, acting like a badass. I don't know. That was me.
Not that we condone underage drinking.
Yeah, that's not a good thing, but you know, everybody in the skater nation understands.
If you know, you know.
Oh, dude, it's like that. Have you seen that movie Mid-90s? You seen that movie Mid-90s?
I still haven't seen it.
Oh my god, you gotta see that movie.
It's the Jonah Hill.
Everybody's listening to this. That's a skater. They know. Like you see that movie. It's
the Jonah Hill one, right?
That's the Jonah Hill one. Yeah, it's really, it's really good fucking movie.
I've been wanting to. Speaking of good movies, dude, there's some good shit coming out this year, and Avengers Endgame is coming soon. Endgame is coming soon, April 26th this year, 2019. Let's get into some theories on what do we think.
Oh my god!
What do we think's gonna happen? What are they gonna do?
For sure, Captain America's dying. It's gotta happen, right? I mean, it's gotta happen because I was watching Hot Ones the other day, and
shout out Hot Ones. You can have us on one day.
Get me on there, Evans.
Fuck it, Sean Evans. I can take the last dab.
Yeah,
I've been dabbing for years, son.
No, I was watching the one with Scarlett Johansson and it came out just like the season finale, I think.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it was.
And then he's asking her and he's like, "Does Captain America die?" But like I think
you can see like her face and shit. She's just there like,
but unintentionally she's just like nodding, and I'm just there like, "Captain America dies, confirmed, guys."
And I'm there like replaying it like, oh, you see, you know, like her eyebrow movement, like a little twitch and shit. That
get a little too deep
over analyzing it and shit.
Oh my
God.
God.
there is a theory. I don't know if you've seen that meme that Ant-Man's gonna be the one to defeat Thanos.
Yeah. But I think it's already dismissed on the original theory where he.
You think that's gonna happen?
He goes up his ass.
You think that's gonna happen?
I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I mean, that would be badass if it did. Honestly,
imagine that visual, dude. Fucking Ant-Man turns small, boom, goes up his ass, expands, boom,
he just fucking explodes. That'd be awesome. That'd be fucking awesome.
That's what's up.
One can dream, you know. One can dream.
Yeah, well, along with that, it's all fun and games. It's all fun, but one thing that I know, like. It's like, all right, with Infinity War, you saw Infinity War, right?
Yeah.
You have that fucking sad moment where it's like, oh shit, you know, especially fucking Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know, Tony Stark, I'm feeling so good. It hits you and shit. And I think the saddest moment of this movie, we already know what it's gonna be. Fucking Stan Lee's last cameo.
Oh yeah, dude.
His last cameo.
Legend,
no matter what it is that he does in this last cameo, dude, it's gonna be sad as fuck, and people are gonna be crying, dude. I know I fucking got teary-eyed when I saw fucking was it Into the Spider-Verse? His cameo.
Yeah,
his cameo, oh my dude, I'm gonna miss him. It's like, fuck, dude.
I know, dude. God,
that's my heartstring right there, man.
Way to make me fucking cry in the podcast, dude. But and you know what, dude? That fucking Into the Spider-Verse, dude. That was the best Spider-Man I've ever seen, dude. I mean, Tobey Maguire. I mean,
I like him.
Yeah,
I like him.
But Into the Spider-Verse, even though it was animated, dude, it was just like, holy shit.
Well, that's why awesome. It was badass, because like the animation, like kind of like it was like a comic book. Like the pages just coming to life. Honestly, like the animation was pretty good. I remember I was kind of iffy on it at first. But
yeah, because it's weird. It's weird animation.
It's weird.
But it was, dude, that movie was badass. What's the name of the uncle? The name of the uncle that he turns bad.
I forgot. I just know in the Tom Holland movies, he's played by Donald Glover. Donald Glover in the did you watch fucking Homecoming?
Okay.
Donald Glover. That's him. Prowler. I think it's Prowler.
Prowler.
That's him. That's the character he played. Donald Glover. That's him. His uncle.
Oh shit.
That's Miles Morales' uncle. Yeah.
Oh.
He was in. Yeah, he was in the movie.
Shit.
Yeah, he was in Homecoming, dude. I wonder if he's gonna come out in the new one, dude, in fucking Far From Home.
Maybe. But dude, that guy Prowler, whatever. Man, when he would come on scene like in Into the Spider-Verse, that noise, dude,
yeah,
it would make like the whole scene intense. I'd be like, oh shit!
Imagine him coming out in Far From Home.
That'd be badass.
Fucking
With Jake Gyllenhaal's coming out. Yeah,
fucking Bubble Boy. He's Bubble Boy again. Bubble Boy Part 2.
Bubble Boy.
He's back, dude, because Mysterio has that fucking.
God damn, fucking Jake Gyllenhaal.
He's back.
Can't catch a break. He's always in like so many good movies, and then just people just like fucking make fun of him every movie he's in.
Hey, I mean that's what he gets for doing Prince of Persia.
Brokeback Mountain. God damn it, Jake Gyllenhaal. Donnie Darko.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
fuck yeah.
That'll put your.
Fuck yeah. Speaking of upcoming movies, Star Wars: Rise of the Skywalker.
Oh, okay.
Rise of Skywalker.
There's too many. I could talk about that shit for hours right now,
dude.
There's so many. I mean, just that little bit that they gave you in the teaser trailer, you're just like, oh my god, dude.
The biggest thing is I know everybody's talking about because of that the ending of the trailer. By the way, Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker coming out theaters December 20th this year. Fucking hyped. The thing is, everybody's talking about the ending of the trailer because the ending of the trailer has, you know, he's got a mysterious voice talking there, but we all know that's fucking Palpatine. But do you think he's coming back, or do you think he's like?
So it's Palpatine?
Yeah.
And the laugh at the end too? I thought it was Hamill.
No.
Oh shit!
No, it's definitely.
Well, I haven't watched any. I haven't watched any fan theories on YouTube yet either. So
I haven't either, man. It's just coming out. It's just coming out, but because that's definitely his voice. You can hear it.
Oh
that's
shit!
Him. But now is he coming back, or is he like
a spirit?
Yeah,
like
you know how you have the force. You have
the
the force ghosts and shit. Like, is he coming back that way, or did they actually not kill Snoke? And maybe Palpatine was controlling Snoke, and when they killed him, they released him.
That's true.
That's kind of a thing I'm thinking.
That's true, but then at the same time, with shit like that, I mean, you know how in Return of the Jedi and fucking A New Hope and all these fucking Star Wars movies, where Obi-Wan's there and then Obi-Wan's kind of a ghost and shit, and then they show like at the end. I know they edit it later in Return of the Jedi. But you know how at the end it's...
Return of the Jedi.
Okay, hold on. You know how it's fucking
where
Obi-Wan, I think it's Yoda. Is it Yoda?
I think so. Yeah.
And it's fucking Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
So in my head it's like, why doesn't fucking Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, whatever the fuck, why doesn't he like snap the shit out of like Kylo into like be like, hey dude, don't be such a dick, you know? Like,
well, that's actually a theory I wanted to talk about. Like, I think because everybody's like going crazy, like, oh, it's titled Rise of the Skywalker, and they're showing Rey and shit. Like, finally, this is what we're saying. She's a Skywalker.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
That's what people are saying. But my thing is, Rise of Skywalker. We already know that Kylo Ren is a Skywalker. He is technically. You know, he's been. You know, like, I think it's talking about him. And he's gonna like turn, you know.
And then Rey goes bad.
Shit! They kind of tease that I think in Return of the Jedi, which I mean.
No, not Return of the Jedi.
No, my bad. The Last Jedi. The
Last
Jedi. Which is like, I mean, like, that'd be cool. Like, it was a cool thing kind of coming. And they kind of fucked it up.
See, that's what I fucking thought at first.
The thing is that they were throwing so much shit in that movie. Like, fucking Last Jedi was trying to be like all these kids nowadays that are trying to be edgy and shit just to be edgy and try to be different.
Yeah.
like, oh, dude, like, we're gonna throw this and this and this and like way too many twists and shit.
Like fuck parents.
It was too much. It was too much for me, man. It was like that. That's why, honestly, dude, I'm glad fucking J.J. Abrams is back for this one. Like, I feel like he should have never left. He should have stuck with it.
What do you mean?
The second one, because he didn't direct the second one.
He didn't do the second one. Who did the second one?
Ryan Johnson, I think. I want to say something like that.
Ryan Gosling. Oh shit.
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
He did this while recording Detective Pikachu while doing the voiceover,
narrating the whole Star Wars movie in like a Deadpool voice. Oh man, that'd be cool.
and then adding in the Pika at the end of Pika Pika. Let's see. I'm checking right now. Last Jedi. Ryan Johnson. Yeah, I was right. Ryan Johnson.
I don't even know who that is.
Exactly.
Damn.
I forgot what like he did some other shit like that. I was like, okay. Like, hold up, Ryan Johnson. Ryan Johnson. Let's see.
Ryan Johnson. Who are you, Ryan Johnson?
Upcoming movie, Knives Out. Like, I mean, yeah. See, like he's won the Empire Award for Best Director. Like he's he's done some good shit, dude. It's just that, like, I don't know. He tried doing like all this like weird shit to Star Wars and shit, and like you can't do that. You have to keep it like.
But it was still good.
I liked it. There was just stuff here and there. Like, honestly, dude, I've watched the movie. So all Star Wars movies, I watched like a couple times over. I mean, I have all the original on VHS, dude. I even have Phantom Menace on VHS. Like
Phantom Menace is fucking badass. It's don't tell me. I know it's like the worst one, but it holds like a special place in everybody's
Same
heart.
thing. That's what I was gonna say.
Just because
I
of
was
Darth Maul and yeah.
Dude, that's the thing. Is okay. Phantom Menace, I never watch back. I never go back and watch it. I only go back and watch the final scene where it's Qui-Gon. Where I only ever go back and watch. I don't want to deal with all that Senate shit, all that bullshit.
Yeah.
If I ever watch it, it's one of the only movies that if I go back and watch it, I'm only gonna watch that final scene with Duel of the Fates, the song playing in the background, and fucking Darth Maul going on.
Oh, shit.
I'll only ever go back and watch that scene, like, you know, maybe the pod race because I was a kid and like pod racing was like the shit, dude.
Dude,
like,
fuck yeah! Remember that game that came out on N64 where you like
yeah.
Dude, that
and then playing it at Peter Piper Pizza and shit.
Yes, dude. Man, that was the shit, dude. Damn, that was badass.
Anyway, speaking of fucking Avengers, Star Wars, all these Disney movies, Disney came out with Disney Plus.
Oh man,
Disney Plus, this new streaming service that's kind of like Hulu, Netflix. I guess they're thinking of like rivaling them.
Let me stop you right there. Why would they even? Aren't they tired of winning already, dude? They're just taking over everything, man.
Well, look, this is the thing. I'm gonna like chime in a little bit right here because
give everybody else a break, goddammit, Disney.
This is the thing. They're not gonna beat out like Netflix or some shit because
what you think.
No, because Disney Plus is all family friendly stuff, and they said it themselves. It's all gonna be family friendly stuff. So that means there's gonna be no rated R content. So that means, you know, like maybe people, if anything, people are gonna have both. Honestly,
okay. I
don't think Disney Plus is gonna overtake them. Like, yeah, I'm okay. Maybe they will because there's like tons of fucking kids.
Exactly.
There's fucking tons
the majority
of
the fucking people watching Netflix.
But at the same time, parents and shit, fucking teenagers and shit are gonna be wanting to go back. Like, dude, I know fucking like people that are going back to watch Friends and The Office. Hold up. So right now it cut off because we were recording for too long. But let's continue.
Yeah, we cut off. Hoon's got a shitty ass recording studio, so.
Hey, beer me.
Yeah, I got you. We're talking about how. Disney Plus, Disney industry is taking over everything, including the automotive industry and your whole life, and they're gonna take over your brain, because they don't get tired of winning, you know. So
all right, so like I was saying, they're not gonna. It's not like they're gonna win, and it's not. The thing is that people are gonna have both. You just know it. They're gonna have both. You know, because it's family friendly stuff, Pixar and shit. And, you know, where are they going to go to watch, let's say, fucking Trailer Park Boys and shit, Family Guy and shit? They're going to go to Netflix. So people, if anything, are going to have both. Especially since the price. Dude, Netflix is like $14 a month or some shit like that.
Yeah,
now.
$14.99.
It's like something like that.
Some shit like that.
And Disney Plus is going to be $6.99. It's $6.99 and it's going to be like $69.99 for the whole year. The whole year. It's gonna be like $70 for the whole year, dude.
I'm already sold.
That's it. You see, dude, and they're gonna have all the Marvel movies. They're gonna have like all this exclusive shit. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, oh man, it's gonna be interesting to see, but mean, damn, dude. I wish they would just. They should have just left. Like, some of my favorite shows already got canceled. It's like Punisher got canceled. Punisher was badass just because Marvel's with Disney, so.
Well, they're gonna be doing shows like that and shit on Disney.
But it's not gonna be the same.
It's not gonna be the
Like,
same.
it's not gonna be like bloody ass. Frank Castle, like
it's gonna be
some more, like,
it's gonna be Suicide Squad.
oh, man. Like everybody that's ever anybody out there that's seen the new Punisher with the guy from The Walking Dead, I don't know his name, but Frank Castle, he's like, Russo, I'm over here, and he's like all bleeding and stuff, and he's shooting and punching him in the face. It's awesome. So no more of that. Thank you, Disney.
But I mean, like I said, I don't think they're gonna. It's not a thing where they're like. I mean, yeah. I mean, they'll probably do better than Netflix, but people aren't gonna leave Netflix because, like I said, it's Disney is like family friendly and shit, and you know, adults and shit are gonna stick to Netflix. It's gonna be one of those things, and like those edgy teenagers and shit are gonna stick with Netflix.
Yeah,
they'll probably have both.
Yeah, well, they'll probably be like, "Hey, Netflix was cool."
There's definitely gonna be a thing. There's definitely gonna be a thing where they're like, "Ah, yeah, I don't watch that shit," and then they go home and watch fucking Up, like for the fifth time and cry.
Yeah. Who doesn't cry with Up? Come on.
You're right. All right. Well, let's get to the last topic before we end. We're gonna go into memes and shit like that, like memes that we're into, because I know. We're fucking. We personally have been super into that fucking the Eric Andre, the fucking let me in, let me in. And dude, especially that new meme, that new fucking meme where everybody's fucking feeling cute, might like.
Oh yeah, feeling cute, might.
Like, with the police officer and the police officer in the flowers and shit. Feeling cute, might arrest you later.
Oh my god, dude! I think I saw one today and. It's pretty offensive, but it was, man, it commented, I was like, oh my god, dude. It's like some guy, it's like a suicide bomber, right? And it's nothing, like, because this just happened today, but this is nothing, you know, related. Okay, so it's a suicide bomber, right? He has a bomb strapped to his chest. He's like, feeling cute, might light the Notre Dame Cathedral on fire later.
Yeah, shit. I knew that's what I was going to go to.
Oh my god, man. Like, these people have no filters. Like, they just...
Honestly, dude, like, I'm kind of into that shit, like, into that dark humor shit.
Yeah, it's funny to...
I don't want to go in... I don't want to go too deep into it, but, like, I work with kids. I work with kids, and, like, some of my students are, like, they're really into, like, memes and shit. And... like, it's funny because they're always, like, they're talking about memes and shit, but I'm here, like... I guess I'm like a teacher, so I'm teaching them, and they're talking about memes and shit, and I want to laugh, I want to smile, but I had to tell them to pay attention but deep down inside, it's like I'm proud of them, but at the same time, because it's like, dude, this is fucking funny. He's like, I love memes, like, this is my shit.
He just wants to be like, oh,
I want to laugh with them, and I want to like, hell yeah, dude, upvote for days. Like, oh shit, one of my students, I forgot what she told me today, something about, oh yeah, she's like, you know, the thing about dark humor, she's 11 or 12, by the way, and she comes to me, like, because I give them, like, during a break, she came to me and she was like, she's like, you what's the, something about, like, dark humor is like food. Not everybody gets it.
No,
I was like,
God,
what the hell,
dude?
These fucking kids.
That's
man.
too much.
I was like, these fucking kids, man.
God damn, dude. Jesus.
Anyway, let's get into the last topic. We got into memes a little bit. I'm glad we got a chance to talk about it. I want to get real quickly into WWE. WWE has been losing viewers like bad. Like, they've lost like millions of viewers. They just had WrestleMania.
Ooh.
And the Raw after WrestleMania is like one of the most viewed things, like, you know, on television and shit, like live and everything.
Yeah.
And it's been doing like horrible ratings, dude. Like, I don't know, man.
But here's this is coming from the point of view of me, which I used to like WWE. And
yeah. So with Chanch, he's one of those dudes that he used to be into it. For me, I was into it when I was younger, and then I stopped watching for a while, and then I got back into it. But for me, it's like I'm hanging by a thread. Like, it's like I haven't been watching it recently. If anything, I'll watch like highlights here and there.
That's what I watch. Highlights.
And I'll watch like pay-per-views sometimes, like just to get, you know, because I'll get together with some friends and we'll watch like wrestling and shit. But usually when we watch it, we just kind of talk about like, oh, I remember when it used to be like this.
I remember when it used to be like that.
Yeah, and it's we never watch it like, you know, like, oh yeah, you know, wrestling's fucking badass. We watch it like, dude, remember when fucking Stone Cold drove the fucking Zamboni and shit, and like all the beers and everything.
All the beers, yeah. The fucking beers.
Fucking Great Khali squishing fucking Batista's head and all this shit. When Big Show broke the ring and like all this shit. Like, it's like we never talk about like, because what's going on now. We always talk about like the golden age, like back fucking old.
But I mean, everything changes, man. I mean, yeah, WWE's losing ratings. But I feel like kind of UFC is kind of just like it's going down the same route, man. I give it another 10 years.
I feel like they're going through the same shit because with UFC, I kind of think that part of it is like it's honestly it's characters, dude. Like yeah, some fights and shit are pretty good here and there, but like they don't have like these characters, you know?
Like Connor.
Exactly. Like
Connor, I fucking hate Connor. But you know, like he's like the face of UFC. And anybody who thinks UFC, they think Conor McGregor.
Yeah, and
he's he'll kick your ass anywhere, anytime.
And like not only that, it's like you can tell like he acts that way. Like a lot of these dudes, they act that way because it's like, you know, like that's how they're gonna draw money and that's what's gonna pay them more.
Yeah,
and it's like with WWE, I feel like what they're losing is like their storylines. Like you don't feel that like how we used to, where you're like, oh shit, you know, Randy Orton's gonna like beat the fuck out of John Cena.
Yeah,
like you were invested, like you were emotionally invested. Now we don't have those characters and shit. Like you don't. I feel like
the big names.
Well, because you don't have these characters, dude. Like, and then the storylines and shit, you're not invested in anymore. You don't care because the storylines, like, I mean, everybody's just kind of like really good at wrestling.
Yeah.
There's no characters. There's no Undertaker. There's none of that shit.
Yeah, there's none of that rule. Like the standout, the Rock,
Boogeyman.
You
don't have any
Booker
of that shit
T.
The 5-time.
Goldberg, dude. Hey, even La Parka, dude.
Hey, La Parka. Shout out La Parka.
Damn, man, you don't got that. You don't got that anymore. And that's the same with UFC right now. Is going down the same route. I mean, like it for a while it was just Connor. I mean, the reason I don't like him so much because I mean, me and Hoon over here, we grew up with martial arts. You know, Taekwondo, Hapkido, and we grew up watching WWE. You know, UFC, and so for us, it was always growing up humble. You know, like. You know, you're very humble with martial arts. You know, you don't talk shit to the person in front of you, and you know.
So those of you that know WWE, you know what I'm talking about. We naturally don't like heels. Like that's our thing.
Oh yeah, dude. No way, man.
Anyway, I guess that's gonna conclude our first podcast. Hope you guys fucking enjoyed it. We're gonna have a few more. Right now, we're starting off, so like we're gonna get better at this. Like over time, like we're gonna get like. We're gonna get used to this.
Yeah, this is our first podcast, so fucking judge, right?
We'll have more topics, and we won't go off track, off fucking
savages.
track, and all this shit. So I mean, if you guys enjoy it, we'll do more. Like, I mean, honestly, we're probably gonna do more regardless.
Yeah. Fuck you guys, we don't need you. We'll put it out there. It'll be out there forever.
Hey, no, don't fuck. We need them.
Yeah, we need you. We love you guys. I'm just playing. JK, smile.
Anyway, for those of you listening to us and shit, and who are going to continue to listen to us, we appreciate you, all 10 of you.
All 10 of you, maybe all 5 of you.
All 10 of you. We appreciate you. Thanks for listening to our podcast.